Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I would like to discuss some topics that have been bothering me, and I'm sure a lot of other people can relate. So I like to think that my friends and family all think of me as a strong, confident woman, which to an extent I believe I am. I also do things that help, like I have favorite YouTubers I watch. I try to listen to daily affirmations, those help a lot. So my two favorite YouTubers this past year have been Shira7. She is like the mother of all advice for ladies that are looking to improve their financial life, get advice about dating, if you have a certain lifestyle that you would like to attain or goals. I highly recommend that you watch her channel. And then the other one would be the Lizard Wiz, and she just gives really good advice. And she talks about her personal experience also. So my personal experience is just comes from growing up in a small town. I did have parents that got divorced at a young age, and both of them did struggle with alcohol, whatever other substance abuse. I'm not going to go into detail, but they do say that when you're older, you end up finding a partner that is a lot like your parents. So that's one thing to be aware of, and that I've noticed for myself. Why do I end up with these guys that have a drinking problem? Like, is it because that's how my parents were? So I've just been single for a while. And actually the last guy I was with didn't have that problem, but a lot of them do. And it could also just be a Hawaii island thing, because I live in Hawaii and that seems to be like a thing with guys here. And then I also wanted to go over with everyone's mental health, and especially being a single mom, single parent, how your sensory overload can be, and when your days are just like full of so much. So when somebody that is either close to you or in your family, or that you have to be in communication with, says something that is just so nasty and rude and inhumane and mean, it will like set you over the top, because you're taking care of everything else, so much else. Not to sound like I'm complaining, because I have a great life that I am grateful for, and there's so much to be grateful and thankful for. But if you let these miserable people have any control over your peace of mind or your happiness or your joy in life or how you function or your just how your mental state is, I suggest that you just trust that the universe is working for you. Try to listen to those affirmations, because that's what helps me, or other YouTubers, the ones that I mentioned, or you can also, therapists can help, or if you have friends that you can talk to, but I just feel like it's like the saying, like hurting people hurt people, miserable people, like misery loves company. And there's just gonna be people that are just jealous or hate you just because you're being you and you're living your life, you're happy without them, you're doing things on your own. You can't let them have control over you, which is something that seems like some people can't handle. When they know that whoever is abusing you in any way or form does not have control over you, I feel like they can't handle it. So if you have to deal with these people, if there's no way that you can avoid them, I just feel like you have to remember that, what was it? I saw something that said, think of them as a child. Obviously, they must have had a pretty screwed up childhood. That can't be an excuse though, because a lot of people have, and they turn out to be great and successful, and they're not like mean, evil people to other people in their life. So I just feel like some people that are so evil and miserable and project it on to other people around them, just pity them and their patheticness, and know on their deathbed, what are they going to look back on as their life? Just, what do they have? What can they say about their life on their deathbed? That they're miserable people. They try to project their miserableness, their insecurity, their hatred and evil onto others. And just don't let it have an effect on you. Just like, remember, just try to think that they're so below you. They're like a tiny little ant that needs to be like squished and just flicked away. And whatever power you're giving them in your mind, try to control. Luckily, I also have people that know or have had past relationships with people that in my life that are this way. So I have people that I can vent to that can relate to my situation. And I'm grateful for those people, because they help me just calm down and realize, like, it's not even, this person or whatever is not even worth it. Like, so with this YouTube video, I don't know, I hope it helps somebody. I feel like there's so many mothers especially that struggle, that just aren't getting the validation they need, or the credibility, or the appreciation. And I'm seeing all these new studies come up saying that the two happiest people in the world are married men and single women. I totally get it, totally. Not saying there's not marriages that aren't happy. I have friends that are married and they seem happy. It is a lifelong commitment if it is that way, but yeah. Personally, and with my other friends I see, I don't think they're being appreciated enough as mothers. And it's just so disturbing to me. So if you're like a single mother, or a parent that's just feeling unappreciated, just know that there's so many other people that feel the same way. And we just have to keep positive and doing things in our life that make us happy, and always have your self-care, your mental health as a priority. Right now I'm out enjoying nature, planning on going to the beach. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. Maybe I'll make another video soon.